Hey everybody, so what I'm doing right now is working on some new dreads. Um, so I have a lot here. These ones are older. The ones underneath have been in for a couple months, and the ones on top I've just started. So what you do when you start a dread is you take the sections, make sure they're very clean, and then you just start to backcomb them. You can backcomb and twist them if you wish. I don't always twist mine. I do about half the time. It just depends on my mood. Most of these ones I've added extensions into to make them longer. The ones up here I'm not going to be adding extensions into because I'd like a little bit more length within the interior. So I need to roll the ends. It's really good to have a friend help you do this if you have a friend who knows how to lock. Because doing the back of your hair to maintain it is quite ridiculous to do by yourself. You can't see your sections, you can't see what's going on back there. So if you don't want matting at the roots, it's a good idea to have someone help you for sure. So this is another one that could be tightened. You just backcomb the roots. Sorry if the timing of my words are off at all. I don't know what's up with my computer, but it keeps messing that up. The lighting's not the best in here either. So if you're going out somewhere and you have kinks in your dreads and you want them to just be more straight, you can always take your comb and just... Sorry, I'm trying to find a good one. You can always take your comb and just straighten it out. Makes them lie better. Not look like you just rolled out that quite so much. I always like to just take a comb and just go through and feel any spots that might be loose in them. A lot of them I just put in 2 days ago, so they're still quite new. As for washing your hair when you have dreadlocks, that is okay to do. People who tell you not to are gross. Unless you want to be a dirty hippie, I advise you to wash your hair. When you wash your hair, try not to mat the roots together. Make sure when you get out of the shower you pull all your dreads apart, because the roots will get stuck together and you will have a ton of problems. You can hear them like pulling apart. So this is how you just pull on them. Just grab them, each section, make sure they're not attached. See, in the back, they will start to get loose and start to frizz up and get attached back there a little bit. It happens in the front too, but it's easier to do yourself. Having someone to tighten those for you is a huge help. When tightening them, you want to take your section and spin the hairs. I'd say do this for about 5 minutes, depending on your hair type. So this one isn't the best to show you on the lighting. So this one's a little bit loose. You can just spin it. So once you've done it for like 5 minutes, it should be a bit tighter. You can always take, if you have a tail comb, metal tail comb, they are great. You take them, you take some of the knots that are a bit more at the top, obviously, and you pull them up into the new growth. It'll help your dread mature faster. And then just use your fingers to pull them up. I haven't finished all my hair yet. These are all quite new, so that's why they look a bit fluffy. I still have to do the front section of my hair. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get around to that within the next week or so. And I will show you what they look like when they are more mature. If you want dreadlocks and you're thinking it's going to be easy, I advise you not to get them. They're not an easy hairstyle to maintain. The thing about them is that you can wash and go in the morning, like they're easy in that sense, but you need to dedicate like some time each week to working on them. Like it can just be like an hour on a Saturday or something like that, but you have to designate some time for them or your hair will end up pretty fucked up. So yeah, I'll post another video when they're looking a little bit better.